This video I'm going to share what I think are some of the best AI coins that you could potentially invest in quarter one, so the next couple of months in 2025. We're going to talk about larger cap ones and smaller cap as well. We'll start with the more well-known ones first. And by the way, if you've been enjoying my videos, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the like button. I really appreciate your support. The first one we're going to start with is Cerebro. Those of you that have heard of Cerebro before from my previous videos, but also just generally on CT, will know that since November, it's one of the most active AI agents that there is, and basically it has different functions. It's not only in terms of replying on Twitter, it's also almost like an artist in itself because it can produce music. Now, I've just shown you on the chart there that there was a massive pullback in terms of the price. You saw it went all the way up to 800 million, 830, massive pullback. That's why I think it could be an opportunity. So it's definitely one to add to your watch list. And the reason was a bit of FUD. So what happened was SoundCloud actually banned Cerebro's artist account, meaning distribution to Spotify and Apple Music was terminated. So obviously we'll see what happens with that, but maybe these larger platforms are feeling threatened right now and they don't know what to do with all this kind of AI music, for example. So definitely want to keep an eye on. Next one is Griffin. This also large market cap, sitting at just under 500 million at the moment. And this is of course a platform that coordinates a network of AI agents. And already people have been building cool stuff on here, like potentially trading agents, like memecoin trading AI agents. So again, as per the video I made probably about a week or so ago, where I talked about the different opportunities, where we talked about actual AI agents themselves, we talked about the platforms as well, we talked about the premium AI agents on that platform. Well, Griffin is the platform. So this is the token for the platform, and I think a lot of the platforms themselves, if they continue to have successful AI agents deployed via that particular platform, they will do well in terms of their native token. So this generally has been in an ongoing uptrend, not really with massive pullbacks along the way. So personally, I see it continuing. Obviously, 500 is a psychological level. You'd expect a pullback, but are we over in terms of the pump, and was that the top? I don't know. Nobody knows for 100% sure, of course, but I think probabilities are in its favor. So personally, I would say if there are dip buying opportunities, this would be a good one to get in as well. Next one, I've discussed this a lot on my videos, but have to mention it as an AI agent in itself. An AI agent that's more unique, and that's Ava. I won't go into it too much. You can research yourself, but this one's definitely performing well at the moment, sitting at 173 million in market cap. By the way, all of the coins I'm discussing today, they're all on Solana. So if you're already trading Solana meme coins, this is easy. If you're not, download the Phantom app and use one of the trading bots. I've got some linked in the description below. I've got Photon and Bullex both linked below, and you can use either of them. All you do is you copy and paste the contract address into those, and then you can literally buy and sell within that platform. Next one. So we're going to discuss some smaller market cap ones as well. Shogath is an interesting one. So this is basically more like an old school meme, like a cat and dog meme almost. That's how I see it anyway. So basically this meme figure of the octopus-like creature that's supposed to symbolize AI. Maybe even it symbolizes AGI. And the reason I like this, in the massive dip we've had with so many meme coins, including AI meme coins as well over the past few weeks, especially in December, a lot of them have kind of held up. And this one, it did have a big sell-off like all of the others, but it's kind of formed a stable base of support. Apart from this little dip here, the rest of it is just holding on support. And you just feel like if that's an impulsive move and this was the pullback, is it getting ready with another higher high? So it's broken that structure high there. So we're talking proper TA here, but basically we've broken that structure. So ladder going up, broken that structure. And now if this holds as a higher low, I think this potentially could have legs and run. So if it starts attacking 70, 80 million, I think it's going to start looking more and more bullish. And then if it does attack this area, there is a chance, maybe a smaller chance, but a chance it could go crazy vertical as well, because you could call this all accumulation, where there was selling, but it was all kind of being soaked up by buyers the whole time. So you could call this almost like Wyckoff accumulation. So I think the potential is there. So in terms of probability, in terms of risk, like let's say for argument's sake, you have it on your watch list and you buy anywhere from 50 to 55 million in market cap, and it doesn't work out and it kind of fails and starts threatening these lows, well then you might be out of the position at 45 million. What are you risking? 20%, 15, 20% max. Whereas the upside, if it does start running, it's hard to say really, but you would assume that if it goes on another run, then it has to challenge all-time highs at 180. And if it gets above there, it could run more. Now, for something like Shoggoth to run, I really think all of the AI memes need to have a little bit more of a run, not just a select few. So keep an eye on that. And I think if they're not all running, then maybe Shoggoth will struggle, but definitely one to keep on your watch list as one of the more stronger ones that has survived a lot of the price action from 25th anyway. It's just been sideways. Next one, keep an eye on, but these are ones to be more careful with, is AVB. This was one that was trending back in November. And this one, I'm not aware that they're doing any kind of amazing platform or AI agent or anything like that. It's just, this is a community takeover. And you can see if you scroll on the right hand side, it was a community takeover, claimed ownership on October 27th. And with this particular one, if you click on the Twitter, you can see they mention it as AV Being's CTO here as well. So there's a community here, and it's mainly talking about the whole, I don't know if you want to call it the concept of AI and where it might take us in the future. So again, kind of like the Shoggoth, it's more of an idea meme, if you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's more so that than a utility token. As far as I can see. So it's one I'm keeping on my watch list anyway, just to see how it goes, because it's kind of holding up. And if the community gets stronger, then it could maybe be more like a cult kind of AI community. It has the potential anyway. Next one to keep an eye on is Alchemist. Alchemist AI. Again, this is another one where if you look through the website, they've got documentation which you can have a read through. And the plan is it's AI-driven, no-code development platform. But I'm not sure how much code there is that they've released at the moment or how much they've actually shipped in terms of development. So that's just something, not necessarily a concern if they're building in the background and stuff like that, but it's definitely stuff you want to see kind of pretty soon before you can kind of confirm, yeah, this is definitely a legit project. And there's going to be a lot more developments in 2025. If we're talking price action alone, then you can't ignore, it's got a lot of volume coming in every single day, holding at 140, good run from 21st of December. This looks very impulsive. This looks kind of corrective. So you would say after a pullback, after the pullback's complete, we could see it running. I mean, typically what we see with pullbacks is sometimes they catch the previous highs, but it's kind of fallen below that now. So now I'd probably look at fib levels to give me a better idea. And the area I'd look at is if it keeps dipping. We don't know, it could run from here. But if it keeps dipping, you're looking at what's called the 618 level, Fibonacci level. So that's about 95 million. Another one's 115 at the 0.5 level. So around that region, if it keeps dipping, and then maybe, it could run again a lot more. So one to add to your watch list for sure. Next one, even lower market cap. Price action looking pretty good on this one. This one's called Tetsuo. And always on Twitter, not only do I obviously check the documentation, if they've got GitHub, website, etc., but also have a quick look at who's following them. For example, this is followed by Shaw, creator of AI16Z. So, that's a kind of good sign as well. And if you actually have a look at all of the information, they've got a detailed website and active GitHub repositories. And what they seem to be doing, it does seem to be quite complex. You can see the focus here. You can even see here on AI trading systems development. So it's interesting, but we just need to see exactly what they ship in terms of products or final products. So yeah, definitely interesting one, but the chart itself looks decent. Looks like it's curving round now. We had two impulsive moves up, curving round. We're attacking these highs here, and then these two, the all-time highs are around 40 million. So we're not a million miles away from there, but price action looking okay. One thing I would say in general as well is I'm constantly scanning newer coins, because that's what we've learned in this, especially the last 6 months of trading meme coins. Every month there's a new meta, but I think it's going to be mostly AI related. But the AI projects and the AI discoveries and the new AI platforms, you assume they're going to improve in terms of the potential, in terms of what they've actually shipped as final products. So by continuously scanning, you're always gonna get, so people are always complaining. They're like, well, we're hearing about this now and it's at 100 mil, but how did you get in at 5 mil or 10 mil and stuff like that? Well, we don't always, but when we do, yeah, it's a very good trade. But then there's new ones coming 5 to 10 mil all the time. Like, for example, this is only 23 mil. Like, if in a few weeks this is at 230 mil, people are going to be like, well, how did you know at 20 mil, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Like, keep scanning, keep looking for new ones. Look at the chart. So that's the TA side. make sure the chart's strong, make sure it's not an obvious scam. Look through all the documentation. You can use ChatGPT or AI to help you with that, or even have a look at Twitter, see who else is kind of talking about the particular project, and kind of combine all that information together and make sure the risk reward is in your favor. If this was already here at 40 million, I wouldn't buy it once it's approaching all-time highs. That's crazy, because very likely, from all-time highs, you're going to get a bit of a pullback. But as it's accumulating, it makes a lot more sense. And this could be a profit-taking target. So there's a lot to meme coin trading, but take your time, be patient, keep learning, and try not to feel overwhelmed by all the information. To be honest, it's the AI actually, rather than the crypto itself, that's actually just making everything seem so sudden and so quick, because every single day you wake up and there's crazy new things going on. But as a trader, remember, your job is literally just to find a coin. It doesn't matter what the coin is or what it does. You just need to find a coin, buy it low, sell it high. And the way you'll know if it's going to go up, one of the ways is a psychological thing. You have to think about whether you feel other people will find this really cool. And if it's a utility coin like a platform, are they very likely to have other AI agents launch on that platform? Is the platform continuously, is the company continuously developing, releasing new things, stuff like that? Yeah, then it's going to appreciate too. So that's the psychological side. And then on the technical side, you're looking at the chart. If the chart's looking bullish and you've got a nice uptrend going with higher lows and you're buying one of the dips, yeah, that's a very good place to be in. So which AI coins are you invested in, or are you watching at the moment? Comment below. Thanks for listening.